What you see here is some graphene, which is inside of her, leading energy. And these are my light, and she has energy in herself, giving birth to the Milky Way.
Okay,
so in some ways, I wanted to say the power of a human being is all here, and one human being can give birth to a whole universe.
So the title of this work is called In Heat Milky Way is Born, meaning heat is energy. So when a woman creates heat, energy transforms into matter, like our old friend Einstein said. And the size of this painting is 130 centimeters by 2 meters. And what is the technique exactly? It's a photo screen composition?
You have a composition of the model.
Of a model.
And then
collage.
A collage de graphene.
Yes.
And here I added my lights.
Okay.
Those lights that are my creation, and it's not from a computer, and it's not artificial. Those are lights that I create by reflection.
So she, when I met her, said I work with light. Light is my instrument. So when I talk about my friend Van Gogh uses the brush, and he takes light and the color and the palette to bring back light. And Van Gogh walks 15-30 kilometers until he finds the right tree that he can represent. So I thought that this was fair because they have a little bit the same haircut. This is the model of the painting we're going to see there. So you just follow us. If you go back, you follow. And we're going first to the left to see this incredible painting of the graphene, which I find absolutely fantastic because it's like a valley. And you have this flame above. And I would like you to tell us about this painting, Julie. And I think the title of it is Light on the Heat Field. But it's the first time I see graphene in my life. I've always read articles about it, but it's the first time. And I like the fact that you have green here, purple here. Purple is the color of spiritual. In the tarot card, Alexander Jodorowsky adds purple in 2 cards, the Queen of Hearts and another heart. So this is very spiritual color. This is called Mental Quantum Transport. And you told me something that you met the teacher who worked on this theory, and you told me that this was a mathematical modelization that makes me think of Spider-Woman, like a special costume. And tell us how you applied light in this painting.
Nothing. These are the lights as I got them from the reflection of my previous arts.
Right.
These are authentic lights. I didn't need this is the model, and I just added on her the modelization of the quantum transport.
Yes.
And that's it. And that's it. It's just collaboration.
Yes, a collaboration between
Marvel researchers and myself. So I did not invent, push, I just heard them, and my art fits exactly to their theory.
So you were like acting as a mirror,
exactly,
using your own arms, which is painting, photography, drawing, and you just mirrored with figures their theories.
Yes.
And they were very happy to see their theories in an image, and you told me that you offered this for free, and they gave you the invitation to exhibit here.
The Science Foundation paid for this exhibition in here at BFF to help the interface between culture and researchers. And we end up doing images that seems very natural, but it's a long work because they had to create those modelization and putting my light as an inspiration, as a symbol of inspiration on them, brought them such a pleasure so they could go further in research. I spent three years looking for my own lights, and I'm very happy to share them with this researcher because that's their life too.
When you talk about light, it's very interesting if you can tell us some few words, because here we have kind of a mirror, there's a lot of vibration. Tell us about this painting, which is titled Art Mental Heuristics. Please define the word heuristics in this painting.
It's well, as I said,
yes,
it's just the
equations.
The equations that are showing some research.
Okay.
I don't go more
deeper than that. You stay on the surface.
Analyze.
Yes.
It's just talking with them.
Yes, it's just mirroring.
Okay, and these are the lights. They come. And I thought these lights would show a person thinking, deeply researching, being inspired by my lights and inspired by the research.
Yeah, and you can see this because her eye is blank and she doesn't say anything. So she is inside, and this is why you have this development which is supposed to describe what is happening inside. She opens up to the universe. What I was telling before, poetry is mathematics, and mathematics and poetry are linked to the universe. Let's move on to this painting here, which is very interesting because we have three pictures here, and we have this incredible like waterfall of light which gives depth to the picture, because we get inside the picture. Tell us a few words, and this title is Quantum Field Theory.
This is the quantum field theory that a physicist that I love
yes, you can love. It's not forbidden.
Drawn for me on the blackboard, and for the first time I changed the lights. They're not coming like this. I used the light as my own painting, and I used them to move them and give the energy, thinking, looking further, throwing a new word to us. So hoping that this word would be a word of light and hope.
All these laws, and I like this work particularly because of the rhythm that I found. 1, 2, 3, 4, like music. 1, 2, 3, 4, like music.
Yes.
And this seems to me like a musical score put together by an artist, Julie BIRENBAUM, and by the physicist of Marvel, and you created music together with images.
Absolutely.
Rhythm. And that's why I immediately went to this painting, because I felt the rhythm, I felt the movement. And what is movement? It's life. Pulsation is the heart. And when a star is born, or when a star dies, the star explodes. This is physics, because sound travels exactly along these waves, and you have trigonometry, fields, you have frequency, you have amplitude, and this, if you look at somebody's back, turn around, you have the Kundalini, the energy of life, which goes along the spinal cord, which is the avenue of all human communication. So it's just an exploration into the infinite small, into the infinite large.
And meeting people.
Meeting people.
Because this work is the result of a long research. Those lights do not come like this.
Of course.
It's a whole process. And this process, on this process, I felt that we are all very much connected.